Hey everybody, Johan Magnusson here, Big Swede BBQ, and today we're going festive. We're grilling lobster tails and oysters on the Memphis Wood Fire Grill. The first thing that we want to do is to prepare the compound butter for both the lobster tail and the oysters. So let's start with the lobsters. Start by finely chopping the fresh herbs, the chives, the tarragon, the oregano, and you really want to make sure that you use fresh herbs for this dish because it has so much more flavor. Mix the herb with the crushed garlic cloves, the Dijon mustard, and the chili powder, then add the butter and mix thoroughly. I prefer to mix the compound butter by hand, and when it's done, put it in the fridge until ready to use. Next, it's time to make the compound butter for the oysters. Start by finely chopping the fresh basil leaves and grate the Parmesan cheese and put this in a bowl. Add some lemon juice, the lemon zest, some crushed garlic, and salt and pepper, and then thoroughly mix this with unsalted butter and set this aside in the fridge until ready to use. So we have now finished the compound butter for both the lobster tails and the oyster, so now it's time to start prepping the lobster tail. Start by using kitchen shears to cut along the top of the lobster shell. Then you want to make sure that you crack the ribs. Use your fingers to open the shell and loosen the meat around it. Make sure that it's still attached to the base and pull the meat half out. Then you want to use a knife to cut along the top of the tail and remove the vein if you see one. That's how you prep it, and now they're ready to cook. So the lobster tails are now ready, so the next thing that we need to do is to prepare the oysters for the grill. You want to line a rimmed baking sheet with heavy-duty aluminum foil, crinkling it up to create some good deep creases. Chuck the oysters, discard the top shells, and place the oysters on the foil-lined baking sheet, using the foil to keep them upright so the juices do not spill out. Wow, this spread looks amazing. So what you want to do now is set your Memphis Wood Fire Grill to 600 degrees grill mode, and you want to use pecan or maple wood pellets. You want to start by grilling the lobster tail first because they will need a little bit longer in the grill. Spoon some of the compound butter for the lobster tail on top of the lobster tail and place them in the grill. Now you want to grill these for about 10 minutes until cooked through, and you can drizzle with some more butter throughout the cook. Also place a tablespoon of the oyster compound butter on top of each oyster, then take the rimmed baking sheet and place it in the grill. You want to cover and cook until the butter is melted and the liquid is bubbling, about 2 minutes. So that is how you make grilled lobster tail and oysters on the Memphis Wood Fire Grill. If you like this recipe, please subscribe to Memphis Wood Fire Grill's YouTube channel or check out their website, www.memphisgrills.com, for more recipes like this. And I think the only thing left for me to do is to try this and see if it's any good. So let's start with the lobster tail. That is phenomenally good. And then maybe a little bit of oyster. That is even better. I hope you tried this at home. Happy grilling.